wind's blowing from the east, that's a bad omen. Way to go.
Do you know me, man?
Watch where you're going. What a day. No frigging way I can do it.
That's not really.
5 years of learning and all for nothing.
The mood for some easy money?
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck there. I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
Hey, what's a craftmaster?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat.
Oh.
Alberto's the Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent. But he's a real friggin' genius.
What's this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash. But he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. All my ideas are worthless. Now is my last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then, I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
Seriously? Goats get stressed?
But wouldn't you, if someone electrocuted you and then went for your crotch?
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time. Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Nah, something much more interesting. You'll see. I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they could be found in two places. One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the other option?
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which case you'll have to look for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
Looks like you're in luck after all. I have the parts you need on me.
Are you serious? That's just fantastic! Heaven must have sent you.
Now here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
I ain't in the bazar today. The wind's blowing from the east. That's a bad.
Looking at all the dead people?
It says here they're missing.
Same difference. They never find them anyway.
Now then why the board?
It's been 15 years. Many people disappeared back then. My neighbor lost his 2 kids. But life goes on. Except, nobody has the courage to take those photographs down. But it's hopeless. Since there are no night runners, the search always ends the same.
Those night runners. Tell me about them.
What's there to say? Nearly all of them are dead. When they were around, they were the only ones not afraid to go out at night. They rescued those who didn't manage to get to a shelter. But of the entire group, only a few survived, including Frank, their former commander. Once upon a time, he was great. Now, he drinks himself into a stupor at his place in the Central Loop. Hard to say how much longer he'll be around.
Have you heard of kids who were in the GRE tests?
Huh. And who wasn't in the tests? The young, the old, the blind, the deaf. Everyone came to find a vaccine. Some for cash, others to cheat destiny and not get infected. But that was the devil's bargain of Villador. Walled in with the plague, but given the chance to be the ones who gave the cure to the world. Well, the virus won. The study was eventually discontinued. And the children? Officially, no one tested on children. Human rights and other crap.
And unofficially?
And unofficially. Apparently, some of the kids were taken out of the city. The rest, well, they just scattered around the city, abandoned. If the infected didn't get them, then hunger or darkness did.
When did all this happen?
A long time ago. Looking at you, you were still a kid yourself. Once upon a time, I came across 2 of them. 2 girls. They were 5 or 6 years old, and it looked like they hadn't eaten for a month.
What were their names?
I don't remember. I threw them some old bread and took off because they were shaking as if they were about to turn. Red eyes, swollen veins. I don't know what they were giving them there. Those psychos from the GRE.
Where are all these kids at now?
After all those years, most of them are probably dead. If someone got luckier and is still wandering around, they will probably be in the Central Loop. More peacekeepers there. Easier to survive.
Someone must know more.
Why? The past is the past, and there's no point in dredging it back up. Everyone has their own problems. Here and now, Pilgrim. Everyone fights for themselves.
Is it John or I go on? Are we some guy's quest? Right, that's John.
Man, I don't want to end up drinking my own pee. Someone's got to do something about the water situation.
Sometimes if I stay out too long, I get the feeling that there's no one left in the city.
Try planting lupin.
What about vegetables?
There's not enough nitrogen. You have to improve your soil profile first.
I thought farming would be less common.
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See? He's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Worry? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge...
You're saying it has potential.
Potential, yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come round to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
It's like Gazi, but a lot less special.
Sometimes
Sometimes I venture out at street level, just to look at the shops and signs from before the fall. Don't know why, but they fascinate me.
Can't sleep because of the awful sounds the infected outside make.
shop elsewhere and be this let down, huh?
How do I sell?
You know, we've been thinking about moving.
Isn't that Grandpa's face?
Hey, that's the pilgrim.
Al, it's nice to see you face. Gonna tell you something. Just don't get offended.
Barney.
Hey, Hangman. How's the neck?
Very funny.
Let me tell you something. If I were you, then I'd have wished for them to end me. Would you rather have needless deaths on your conscience?
I wish you didn't hang the innocent here.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it, Pilgrim? You didn't kill anyone, and you're free. Win-win.
Who's Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
I don't. Tell me.
Well, wouldn't bother yourself about Barney. He doesn't like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Well, now I definitely want to know more.
Okay. He's Sophie's younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the bazar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
My grandfather used to work as a miner in the quarries south of the old town. This town is teeming with infected now.
You look familiar.
Yeah, the guy who almost got hanged.
Why worry? You're standing here, aren't you?
Excuse me?
Look, we had no choice. If you had turned like we thought you were gonna, it would have been a massacre.
I see. It was a risky situation. I get it.
So? We good?
We're good.
Fuck me. People will always complain.
Hey, kid. Aren't you that pilgrim? Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money? Listen, pilgrim. We can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What? Julian, Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Bevan says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from you. Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
You sure he didn't blame me after he started renting?
Oh, well, wait a minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even sell water, damn it!
If you're lying, Julian, you're fucking toast.
Water runs out, we're all gonna be fucked.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
You sure? How do you store it?
I buy bottled.
There's no way it could become contaminated.
Not a chance. My supplier, Marco, always has clean water.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador, on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans, and can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
Julian, my guy, you're not helping yourself?
Since PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to attack.
check upstairs. That's enough for now.
We keep making more kids, but not more biomarkers. How are we supposed to make that work?
People seem to like him.
Not the one who killed him, I bet.
I met Lucas several times, and for a PK, he seemed accessible to me.
Maybe that was his problem.
Well, the card was good for me.
Pilgrim.
How should I know they were scammers?
Advice.
Don't
leave
make
the
me
city
laugh.
before you get trapped here for good.
Maybe there's a way to fix this.
You can fix it by figuring out how you're gonna pay me back, and quick.
Such a shame.
But I still need to meet.
You could try planting seeds, but perennials would be better.
But how do I start
Sometimes
those?
I wake up at night
Try
and
cutting
forget
from
the
young
fall even
shoots.
happened.
As you say,
It's about
it all
the only
seems
time I
simple.
smile.
Think you'll make it to next season?
Then I see the
I'll be fine. It's my wife I'm worried about.
At least yours is alive.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
You got no one to lean on. That's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Hey, back up.
Well, at least I've still got some people I need to speak to.
For a bottle of water yesterday.
It was like a vacation.
We all need rest.
Oh, that's her.
You're a pilgrim, aren't you?
That's right. Do you hang people for that, too?
I just wanted to say that I was rooting for you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for standing up for me.
What? But I didn't... Ah, I get it. Sarcasm. Look, it's not that easy to go against the crowd.
Sure.
I know people are scared of pilgrims sometimes, but... Shit. You survived outside the walls. It had to be something.
What were you even thinking?
Stay away from the chemicals, bro.
So badly in my life.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I thought I could trust them.
Just
Don't
get offended.
Why
You're
did you do
tougher
it
than
yourself?
most men I know.
Because I asked you to.
Thanks.
What am I gonna tell my mother
Nice
now?
of you.
Got water for sale? I'll pay half a
So
crystal.
I was thinking, what would you say about meeting up tomorrow evening?
Everything all right, Aiden?
It's just, that's not really, I'm not really. Oh, I get it. Sorry. I thought.
I know
Awkward. Just a bit.
But I still need to speak to.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. Then I see the goddamn UV lights.
Yeah, what are you looking at?
we citizens have seen it all. Why don't you move along?
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade in the center. to see after all.
Oh, some infected or anything?
Looks all clear to me.
It's funny the way they come over and try and help and stuff.
Find something you like in the bazaar?
Don't worry about it. You're good, mate, no need to worry.
Haven't seen my kids didn't do nothing because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
What's going on here? Anything interesting in here? Take what you can get.
Me, people will always complain. Live, and that's what counts.
There's a lot easier. I'm good, they're all dead.
I'm so thirsty.
I like the way this Dying Light is. Dying Light 1, one of my favourite games I've ever played. Maybe even my most favourite. There's a lot to live up to, but it's doing good so far.
The bazaar. They surprised me. How was I supposed to know they had shear?
In your face. You couldn't have screwed it up more than you did.
Easy for you to say. You weren't there.
And I regret that very much. I'd have killed the bastards on the spot.
still have some people to speak to. I've met the people with the bazaar.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
You can try planting seeds, but perennials would be better.
How do I start those?
Try cutting from young shoots.
As you say, it all seems simple.
I taught myself everything I know. I have an advanced degree in humanity.
What did you study?
Restricted access.
Romance
Some
philosophy.
say the renegades are
I
about
don't even know what that is.
For sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon. Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I see the goddamn UV lights.
Overwhelming.
5 years ago, everything would have
You're doing fine.
The worst part is, I haven't been able
I
to
worked
slow
less
down
back then.
since the accident.
Still feeling sick.
Just don't mention it to anyone. She'll change your mind when everyone starts talking about it.
Just goes to show you, no one is safe. Not if someone could get to Lucas.
Who else do I need to meet?
Got a headache? Use hers. Fever? Hers. Diarrhea? You're on your own, friend.
Hey, I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night. Know anything about it, Aiden?
No, I don't. Please piss off.
Pilgrim, heard you were the curious type. Explore streets and building interiors if you want to learn the history of this city.
They have such well-kept hands. Really? No one ever told me that. God, I don't believe it. You're
Series protect our crops from the winter cold.
See if you had to speak to. It's not. I'm going to again, see if anything changes.
I don't know what to do.
Just talk to the Bulgarian. He's got charts.
What if you call yourself?
Got to do something about
Come
that.
on. He's said to you if you could
Give me a
afford
break,
jacked up
man. It's not a big deal.
Shut up. I'm trying to think how to fix this.
Really? No one ever told me
But then
that.
everything works out.
Really? You know, we've been thinking about moving.
Isn't that a real thing?
The electricity's starting to clock out.
It's not worth the risk.
Following me again. I put an arrow through his arm.
If only we didn't have to work so quickly.
Say something like that.
Let's get used to it. What?
You really think so?
There's something wrong with me? All you have to do now is deliver on your promise.
Is the dark zone necessary?
I have a reason. You promised. You need some
Guess
company.
I shouldn't make.
Do you remember last summer?
I could still
It was like a vacation.
We all need rest.
You sure did. You weren't too young.
still there.
Howdy. It's nice to see a new face.
Have you seen a ginger?
I've never seen someone botch a job so badly in my life.
I don't think I trust them.
was thinking, what would you say about meeting up tomorrow evening?
Meet?
Bro, I spoke to everyone at the bazaar.
Thanks.
Got a gig as a finisher tomorrow. Someone's got to take care of the fighters roaming the streets around the bazaar at dawn.
It's gone bad. I'm supposed to sell you, my dear goat. What you got against you anyways? Who did I talk to if you weren't around? Just you gotta stop biting the cables. You were supposed to be discreet, not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
They surprised me. How was I supposed to know they had shears?
Back off.
Don't make me laugh. Hey, give me a break, man. It's not a big deal.
Very strong.
Shut up, you.
Or there was a group.
So it couldn't have been a coincidence.
Ader must have been pleased.
Well, if he was, he didn't show it.
My wife was a nurse when this city was still called Villador. She was among the first to go when THV hit us in 24. I miss her every day.
Who the hell haven't I spoke to?
Fuck me. People will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
I don't like this weather.
Why?
My brother died on a day like this.
I didn't know you had a brother.
What about
I did. It was raining. He didn't
You have to
notice a
improve your
swarm of
soil
infected
profile
heading his
first.
way.
I thought farming would be less complicated.
Think you'll make it to next season?
I'll be fine. That's my wife I'm worried about.
At least yours
I
is
haven't
alive.
read a book for so long.
Hey,
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
if I have the patience.
I shouldn't have said anything.
My aunt says viral spit cures pimples. I'd rather not
I saw him following me again. I put an arrow through his eye.
What did your brother say?
I don't want to upset him.
What?
You think there's something wrong with me?
There are rumors about a lost Garden of Eden, found under a glass ceiling somewhere on Old Mount Street.
Well, let's climb.
My mother doesn't recognize me anymore. I don't know what to do.
Send oil?
Who'd kill Lucas?
Who wanted to send a message. You don't discreetly kill a military leader.
Whoever killed him must have been very strong.
Or there was a group.
So it couldn't have been a coincidence. Well, if he was, I'm glad he waited with me.
Is something bothering you?
Thirsty.
My brother died on a day like this.
I didn't know you had a brother.
I did. It was raining. He didn't notice a swarm of infected heading his way. He was torn to pieces.
You set up a
sorry.
greenhouse yet?
Got water for sale yet? I'll pay half a crystal a gallon.
I'm
I
not doing
hadn't
that
got
much
a
better.
book for so long. I don't know if I had the patience.
That's about the only time I smile.
Apologize first.
Why don't you come by with your wife tomorrow? We can share a meal. Do I know?
She's not feeling very social these days.
Come by yourself then. I have some moonshine left.
Find something you like at the bazaar?
Pilgrim, heard you were the curious type.
I don't. I couldn't eat it. You know the little girl is only 6 years old. Family is family. But I haven't been able to close down since the accident.
Everything would have been easy, Clem.
I just know
maybe there was something. It was up here at some point. Inventory. That'll be in collectibles. Just stupid for this. Do this all another time. Anything else up here?
Just no one is safe. Not if someone could get to Lucas.
Whoever killed him must have been very strong.
Or there was a group.
So it couldn't have been a coincidence.
Adrian
Even happened.
Well, if he was, it didn't show it.
Howdy. Nice to see a new face.
You two are a match.
Why you smile?
Every time I see you, you're worrying about something. And then everything works out.
She does, and she's against it.
Then that's your final answer.
Let's not talk about this. That's talking about you.
You don't know her. When she sets her mind to something,
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Be discreet. Not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar. They surprised me. How was I supposed to know they had shears?
You couldn't have screwed it up more than you did.
Maybe there's a way to fix this.
You can fix it by figuring out how you're gonna pay me back. And quick.
You got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon.
I'd love to meet up with you. Tomorrow works.
You know what? I'm going to just keep going this. What's this guy's thing?
Really? Mm-hmm. And what did you think?
Gee, gotta remember to buy wax.
Great.
Almost out of candles.
Right, so what's this?
Good Lord, take Erica in with you. Erica. Well, her.
Aiden, how's it been, kid? Got a taste for city life? You know, the best parties always happen in the center.
You're being an arsehole, aren't you?
I have a plan for how to get there. I'll tell you everything on the spot. Meet me on the roof, near the main metro station.
Save me, please!
Just worth it with what I Any vitals in this? Crafting. How'd that hit me? Look at me go. Hopefully there's some good loot in here. Wonder what I got out of there, but it was even more fun. Oh my god.
Yeah.